So, I wanted to take a few bananas with this video to talk about 3 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button of the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I want to cover in this video includes this new patent pointing to the PS5's potential next controller or controllers, and you'll understand what I mean when we cover it. Beyond that, Sony has shut down some major PlayStation Network services with a justifiable reason, and the latest in regards to Factions 2, which has the potential to be the best multiplayer of all time in my opinion, and a new IP from Naughty Dog. First, let me know if you favor Last of Us 1 or 2 more. Everyone has varying opinions on this, so let's try to keep it civil in the comments. I'm surprised I haven't asked this question before, but I'm curious where everyone lands on this, so comment below. Do you like Last of Us 1 or 2 more? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, Sony shutting down major services. Reading from the PlayStation blog, at Sony Interactive Entertainment, we strive to provide the best entertainment experiences for PlayStation fans, and that means evolving our offerings as customer needs change. We've seen tremendous growth from PlayStation fans using subscription-based and ad-based entertainment streaming services on our consoles. With this shift in customer behavior, we have decided to no longer offer movie and TV purchases and rentals through PlayStation Store as of August 31st, 2021. When this change takes effect, users can still access movie and TV content they have purchased through PlayStation Store for on-demand playback on their PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and mobile devices. We thank our fans for their continued support, and we look forward to further enhancing the entertainment experience on PlayStation. So the story here is pretty simple. Sony saw that people don't really buy as much digital movies or TV shows anymore from the store, but rather that they stream their content. I personally can't remember the last time I bought a movie or TV show off the PlayStation Network store, so it doesn't really affect me, but of course, you guys could be different. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Factions 2 and new IPs. So the history with both sides here is that Factions 2 was originally meant to be a part of Last of Us 2's package, but became too big, according to Naughty Dog, that they had to separate it into its own product. It's been a long time since we've heard any update, but rather that it's still coming. We've seen leaked gameplay, but that's about as close as we've gotten to something tangible. Many events have passed where people hoped Factions 2 would be there, including the recent State of Play, but nope, it never came. In terms of the new IP and Naughty Dog, we know that the studio is already working on something else after Last of Us 2. We've seen the job postings for it. The studio is busy on something likely for the PlayStation 5. Like Sony Santa Monica and Insomniac Games, Naughty Dog seemingly has more than one project on the go, one being Factions 2 and the other probably being this new IP. The last rumor was that it was a fantasy game. This new IP would be a fantasy game based off of Naughty Dog's artist concepts, but that was quickly shut down as the artist pointed out that they were just inspired by Assassin's Creed to make those concepts, nothing related to a new game. Beyond that, we had the sci-fi IP called Stray's Cross, rumored back in 2019 to be the next Naughty Dog game that they're working on for the PlayStation 5. People have wanted a sci-fi IP from Naughty Dog for the longest time, including myself. The rumor described the game to be an action-adventure game in first person, which is interesting because Naughty Dog doesn't usually do first person, with steampunk elements, and it will have 2 protagonists, a former female scientist and a wanted criminal man. The plot is about a secret conflict that lasted entire ages, and how this will lead to the inevitable ruin of human society, and the story begins with the casual meeting of the 2 protagonists in completely different circumstances, who will soon find themselves having to work together to get what they are looking for. Now, to remind everyone again, this is just a rumor, of course. The latest on either of these is a simple tweet from Naughty Dog co-president Neil Druckmann, who simply said, "If you tweet at me asking about a future project, I can't say anything. Please stay patient. We have several cool things we can't wait to share with you. As soon as we can, we will." So Once again here, he's acknowledging that they have several projects on the go, which for sure includes Factions 2, but the other game could be really anything. Reading this tweet, however, it seems like we might be waiting a little while before any new major updates. But you guys let me know if you want a sci-fi IP from Naughty Dog or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And now diving into the final story of the video, PS5's next anything controller. So this one was very interesting to look into because of how impressive it sounds. Reading from Video Game Chronicle, a recent patent application by Sony is aiming to let players use normal household items including fruit as cheap game controllers. The patent application, entitled A System and Method for Generating User Inputs for a Video Game, enables players to be able to use the likes of bananas and oranges as cheaper alternatives to proper controllers. PS5's DualSense controller currently retails for $70, whilst peripherals such as controllers, head-mounted displays, motion controllers, and steering wheels can enrich a player's video game experience. The application explains the technical complexity and therefore costs associated with such devices can often act as a barrier to entry in terms of players accessing such equipment. It adds, even if a player is in possession of multiple peripherals, each of these may need to be charged regularly in order to be usable. It would be desirable if a user could use an inexpensive, simple, and non-electronic device as a video game peripheral. The patent works by using cameras to scan and identify the object in a player's hand, then track the object's movements. In that way, theoretically, a carrot could become a flight stick, or a pillow could become a steering wheel. So I'm not sure why Sony decided to use fruits as an example here, but this is impressive stuff. Essentially, anything could be a controller. You pick up the banana, it's tracked, and buttons for actions are layered on it, which to me here sounds like augmented reality. But looking at this patent, Sony is really trying to break the cost barrier for PlayStation VR 2. There was a rumor that PlayStation VR 2 was going to cost $250, but based off what Sony has officially confirmed about PlayStation VR 2, the controller, which will include DualSense features, and thinking about it, you need two of those. There's no way PlayStation VR 2 will cost $250 unless, and this is just a theory, the headset is $250 or even cheaper alone, and you have the option of using things lying around the house that you can use as controllers instead of buying two PlayStation VR 2 controllers. That's just a theory on my end, of course, but it makes sense to me personally, and this is what Sony would do to break the cost barrier, or could do to break the cost barrier. But you guys let me know if you'd use objects in your house as controllers for PlayStation VR 2 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "Bananas are the future." For anybody who doesn't know, bananas is actually a part of my slogan for this channel, Video Game News and Bananas. It's still there to this day. I haven't changed it. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm not sure. But yeah, this is obviously in regards to the PlayStation VR 2 patent. And if you're excited to be able to use whatever you have in your house as a controller, destroy the comment section with "Bananas are the future." And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.